Greetings and salutations, this is Johnny Mac, Locker Metal Plus, here with another video. Got another collection update. Got some stuff I picked up from a gig. Might even show some footage from that gig late at the end if I can be asked, stroke the member. Bought some stuff off a mate. Come back off, just been on holiday, picked up some stuff from there and a couple of bits and bobs I got off eBay or Amazon or something like that. Anyway. So, a bit of everything. If you're new to the channel, hello! And if you like what you see, I'd appreciate a subscription off yous. Costs nout. So yeah, collection update, as I said, what we're listening to is this. Which is basically Ginger Wildheart's noisy project called Mutation. This is the Frankenstein Effect. As you can see, it's basically ripped off the cover of Another Perfect Day from Motorhead. Just sweet, loads of lyrics and stuff. I pre-ordered this with these other bits and bobs. It was a double album, came in a cute little box like this. Isn't that lovely? That was the other album. It's just Mutation Edit 500, so double album set. So this is the Frankenstein Effect one. It's very cool if you can pick it up anywhere. Anyway, moving on. Right, so last week, we'll have a swig of tea first. Cheers. A day with it being Saturday. Yeah, it's the. So a week ago today, yeah, 13th, it's 20th today. So 13th of August, me and my mate Peg popped to Manchester to see Lars Fredriksen from Lancet, the guitar player from Lancet. He does some solo stuff as Lars Fredriksen and the Bastards. Well, the side projects has got Old Firm Casuals. A couple of others as well. So he was just doing a solo tour. I bought tickets for my mate Piggy's birthday because he was 54, and bless him, he's too old, he can't really walk properly, so he doesn't get out often. You're not really, but you know, he said you never fucking watched my video, so there you go. Right, anyway, so me and Mr. Pig went to see Lars Fredriksen, and it was fucking awesome. Like, if you like the shirt, that's why I showed you that, which was, as I said, a rip off of Another Perfect Day. So you can see this Lars Fredriksen shirt is a rip off of Motorhead's Overkill, which is sweet, which is one of the reasons I bought it. It's got some tour dates on the back, which is nice. He did lots of different stuff from his career, some covers, nice cover of Coming Home Kiss song off Rock and Roll Over, did the Moan song, UK sub song, because he used to be in them for a bit, some Lancet stuff obviously, and the other things that he did in these other bands. So I picked up this. I think this EP was released to go with his sort of lockdowny toury stuff when he started doing his just solo by himself. This is signed, which is nice. I think these versions are, well, you know, as they do, only available on the tour. So the signed version, which is also pink vinyl, well pink. Pink as a pink thing. The show was absolutely fucking awesome. Just him and the guitar. Get the crowd to sing along with loads of stuff. As I said, if I remember, I took some videos, so I'll post one up at the end of this if I can be asked or remember or whatever. So just a little thing about the tracks that's on here. As I said, they actually got Coming Home on here, and he just says that he was a Kiss fan when he was a kid. He's got a cover of Tomorrow's Girl, which is a UK sub song. and he was I played with the band when he was 19. I think the others are all covers of stuff that he did with either of Film Casuals or Lars Fredriksen and the Bastards, the other band that I can't remember. So yeah, so I picked that up. It's awesome. Just I said it's acousticy stuff. Well, not acoustic, but just him in a electric or guitar. That's absolutely brilliant. Awesome gig, very cool. If I put some footage on, you can watch it. If not, yeah, whatever. Go and see it myself. Ooh, burpee man. Excuse me. Right, well, Ginger's waffling on the background. Next up, talking of Mr. Pig, he's finally getting down to selling his record collection. He hasn't had a record player for about 1 million years, so I don't know why he kept hold of it. Nostalgia, I guess. Like we all like keeping all the stuff, but he finally, I said to him, if ever you do sell it, I want first refusal, so I popped down there a couple of weeks ago and had a look, picked up a few bits and bobs, and we sorted ourselves out. So I bought 5 albums for 60 quid off him, which was a pretty good deal, I think. Nice little selection of stuff. First up, Nuclear Assault Survive, the second album by Dan Wilker and the Boys. This is obviously a picture disc. Under one flag. Yeah, awesome album, as we all know. Great stuff. It's got the cover, the Good Times Bad Times, the Led Zeppelin song that came out as a single. So it's seen better days, but there you go. This and all the ones that I've just got this and I need to have a clean. I need to get the old record cleaning machine out. I might do it this afternoon, I might do it tomorrow afternoon or some other time, but I've got some records to clean, so that's that. Next up I picked up off him was Possessed by Venom. Now, this is, I think, their 4th album. So, what? League with Satan, Black Metal, another one, and then this one. Remember. This is the last one to have the classic lineup of Baden, Kronos, and Mantis. Mantis being the guitarist who buggers off after this. I think they were quite a bit of infighting while this was going on. A lot of people think this is crap, and it's not the best. So I can think not being the best. It's you can see it needs some TLC to it. Needs gluing down. There's the original sleeve with the lyrics on it. Stuff. Family Records, original obviously. It's quite cool. Don't have any Venom on vinyl. That's the only one that Piggy had, so I thought I'll have that off him. Again, I know he's going to be clean. I put the sleeves on them obviously. Next up, Destruction, Live Without Sense. I actually had a t-shirt with this on it. I saw them, they were touring this live album, supporting Celtic Frost. I think Frost were doing the Fantasy Nemesis tour. I've got that, so I bought the cassette because that was the tour I wanted to see on. To be honest, it was at the Apollo and we were at the bar where we watched Celtic Frost for a bit, and I think we started chucking stuff at them because they were still trying to be a bit glammy, and we were all metal then obviously, so I think we chucked our beer at them and then went downstairs to buy t-shirts and stuff. I actually saw the guys from Destruction, and I must admit I thought they were the tallest people in the whole fucking world. They were huge, but I'm probably the shortest person in the world, so that'll be why. Yeah, so that was cool. Got a t-shirt, that, which is excellent. This is a brilliant album. I think they were touring the there we go, Release Agony tour inside, which is cool. It's the tour that they recorded this from back in 87, 88, so obviously 89 I saw them, they were advertised, they were promoting this album, live album. It's great. No lyrics, just it's a live album, just the thanks on the back of it. The original Noise Records, Noise International. Black vinyl needs a bit of a clean. So needed this one. So it was a collection, but I'll have that off you, matey. Early destruction. Next up, some crossover thrash. USA American band Crumbsuckers. Not the first album, unfortunately, but this is the second one. I think I did like a couple anyway. So this is Beast on My Back. Crumbsuckers logo-y bloke thing. It was on the first one. This was something to do with life, I think. Oh, that one's cool. Nah, fuck. Yeah, it's only about 35 minutes. That's a hardcore crossover should be. Nice and Asleep, picture of the band. Lyrics. On Left Justice. I think they'd need to clean. Obviously, I think it was on Religion and Combat in America, so Left Justice must have been the ones that got to do the UK release. Yeah, issued under license from Combat Records, printed in England, so there you go. That's cool. Last the stuff I bought off my mate Mr. Pig. Never Mind the Bollocks by Sex Pistols, it's a classic. I need it on CD. That's a bit weird, this, because this was the issue came out in '85. You can see on the price tag, $4.99 from our price. Bargain. If you look at the track listing, it's got Bells and Buzz of Gas on it. It's got Liar twice. But if you actually look at the album, I've actually spun this one. Track listings include Holiday in the Sun, not mentioned on here. Bodies, No Feelings, Liar, God Save the Queen, Problems. Turn him over. Side B, 17, Anakin in the UK, Submission, Pretty Vacant, not mentioned. New York and EMI. So yeah, I'm not sure where the bloody sleeve comes up with all the random songs that aren't on there and why it does that. Fuck knows. Very odd. But it has got the 12 classic tracks on it, you know, Holiday in the Sun and all that, but I'm not sure why it mentions Belson Was a Gas on it. I know it's a song they put on, that they did put out there, but obviously not on this. Anyway, next up, as mentioned at the start of the vid, I've just come back off my holidays. Managed to, one of the places we were, Mrs. Max saw a record shop and said, I suppose you want to go in there. I hadn't noticed it, but I said yes please. Popped in there, nose down there, the usual stuff, you know, they sell all the usual classics at extortionate prices, loads of second-hand stuff, but I managed to pick up a couple of hard rock classics back from the 80s. First up, Black and Blue, Nasty Nasty, which is their third album from '86, I think. There's the back, as it says on it, produced by Gene Simmons, the dude had a kiss, Ovs. This is really good hard rock. Annoyingly, they remind me a lot of like your Dockens or Kicks or something like that. They've got the AC/DC sort of riffs. Not that usually, I wouldn't associate them with glam metal, to be honest. They've not got that sort of sound, more basic hard rock. Although they have got the track on here, I'll Be There For You, is the single that used to be played to death on MTV in the Power Hour and Headbangers Ball and all them sort of stuff, which is proper cheesy ballady. The rest of them are quite cool hard rockers, but that's the one they obviously decided that record company made them put out, and including cheesy live video that makes them look like a Poison video and that, or the Def Leppard video, and it's not really what the band are. But there you go. guess it's like Dream Warriors by Dokken or something like that, that they, you know, make you produce a video. So yeah, this is needs a bit of a clean, but it was only £6, so that'll do for me. Next up, this is sealed, still in its thing. I don't know how they managed to get the split in it and seal it after that, but there you go. That usually means it's a lacquer goes to the, what do you call it, lacquer companies, not lacquer, radio stations and all that sort of stuff for playing. It's a promotional one. That's what it's. So this is In Heat, black and blue. This is the 4th one, came out 88. Now I must admit, I expected them to follow the route of the single I'll Be There For You, and I thought this would be really cheesy poppy rock, but it's not. It's a really good hard rock album. And the last track, Stranger, sounds like Fooling by Def Leppard off Pyromania. This is a great album. I've only heard it the once. Just had a quick look at, listen on YouTube, because I obviously haven't opened it yet, but I will do. I'll open it and stick it in a proper sleeve. But yeah, it's a good album, really good. Yeah, if you like your hard rock, glam adjacent, that's good stuff. It's certainly not a glam band, really good. Excellent stuff. And I got some 3 CDs to show you. First off, a couple of weeks ago, me and Mr. Matt were listening to some tunes, and we picked up listened to the first Warrant album, and then I realised I didn't have anything else by them. First album's excellent. This is Cherry Pie. Me and Mrs. Matt went to see Warrant on this tour, supporting Dave Lee Roth, the day after the infamous UK show where they did Cherry Pie, and they were absolutely shite. So we weren't looking forward to it, CD. But they're fucking great. They really put on a great show. Rest in peace, Janie Lane. Yeah, the usual stuff. It's a weird album. It's obviously got the singles on it. Uncle Tom's Cabin's brilliant. I still prefer the first one, if I'm completely honest. This is, alright, we're blasting this on holiday. We had it in the car. Listened to it about 3 or 4 times. Not many, a few tracks stuck, but not that many. It's good, not brilliant. Next up is Doggy Dog, which I'd never heard, but I was on eBay and I managed to get the 2 of them for like, I don't know, £9 plus a couple of quid P&P. So I thought that'll do me, second hand. Cover. I think Cherry Pie was like 90, and I think this is 92. So by then grunge had hit, and the bands are suddenly starting to chase their look. If you look, Janie Lane suddenly doesn't look like he wants to be in Poison. He's gone all leather, and you know they've tried to harden up their image a bit because no bugger was buying glam anymore. So yeah, and the music is still a bit of a dodgy look. Let's fucking face it. Musically, it is a bit harder. They are trying to put that sort of sound into it. I made a note. Hollywood, track called Hollywood, was Hollywood So Far So Good. Sounds like Jane's Addiction. Jane Says it just sounds exactly the bloody same. So that's the kind of vibe they got on some of these. It's not a bad album actually. I've only listened to it the once, but I think I'll probably listen to it again. That's one Doggy Dog. Finally, also picked up Guns N' Toasties. Yeah, Guns N' Roses, Spaghetti Incident, the album for covers. Because I used to have this and I don't know what happened to it. I thought it was a great album. Bought it as soon as it first came out because I love the especially the punk songs that were on here. And I must say I'm a big fan of Axl's trainers on there. Look at them Converse. Great pair of pumps. Yeah, good stuff. So you got Since I Don't Have You, originally done by the Skyliners, I don't know. I knew those as a damned song with Duff singing on vocals, so it's obviously better. Dan the Farm UK subs. Talking as Lars Fredriksen. It's got Axel on vocals, Human Being. It's Doll's song, Axel on vocals. Will Powers, again, a Stooges song. It's got Duff on vocals. Ain't It Fun As a Dead Boys, Steve Platers from Lord's New Church. Got Axel and Mike Minogue on it, so that's obviously a highlight. We do Butte McCain stroke Big Dumb Sex, where Butte McCain was a T-Lex song and Big Dumb Sex obviously Soundgarden. It's got Slash and Axel doing the vocals. Hair of the Dogs Nazareth, it's got Axel on it doing the vocals. Attitude is a Misfits song with Duff on vocals. Black Leather's a Sex Pistols song. So they're all tying up, aren't they? It's almost like a plan, these bloody videos. Imagine that. Yeah, Black Leather Pistols song with Axel singing. You Can't Put Your Arms on Memory with basically Duff doing fucking everything. Vocals, acoustic guitar, bass, drums. And there's some other stuff on, a couple other people helping out, but it's essentially him doing it. And it's a Johnny Thunders song that's fucking brilliant. And finally we've got a Fear song, Don't Care About You with Axl Rose on it. So yeah, it's great. I like Spaghetti Incident. I like punk covers, and I like GNR covering them. So there you go. Smashing super great. We're all done. That's me sorted. You guys take care. Laters.
Hanging on the corner of 52nd and Broadway.